welcome back on the Yin Yang Concept. For the ones that are new to my channel, I'm Nikos. Together with my Formosa Catch 46 called Yin Yang, we offer daily sailing charters off Pisso Livadi Paros, Greece in summer season. By the end of season, we do not miss the chance to explore the magical Aegean Sea on solo sailing adventures, and this time we head east. So if you wanna follow us, welcome on board. In the previous episodes, we find ourselves in beautiful Agia Marina of Leros Island for a short pit stop on our way to Kos Island. However, and while underway, a last-minute call changes the plan overall, and due to unforeseen obstacles, along with forecasted southeasterly gales, we decide to head back to Cyclades. Hence, after another long solo sailing passage, we find ourselves back to beloved remote Levitha Island, where we explore and been rewarded with unique moments of alignment with nature at its very best. In this final episode of series for this year's expedition, we set sail from Levitha on an early morning passage towards Cyclades that changes various times with the day, testing us along the way. So a very good morning. This is Wednesday, the 1st of November, the 6th day of our expedition on Aegean Sea. Time is 6:30. I have slept so and so, but it was definitely peaceful. Have finished my coffee, have finished my tidying. We'll only need to take the laundry that is not dirty anymore, it's dry, almost dry. Back to put back, secure in stowage position the tender, make a small passage plan and make it to Donousa, 33 nautical miles. The wind has veered in the night to southwest, west-southwest. It's not favorable at all, it's contrary. The only place that I can go is Donousa with real close upwind sailing. The forecast is Beaufort 4, maybe 5. Should be quite okay. If it's not that rocky with the seas, as long as there's only wind, it will be great. It shouldn't be choppy because the wind veered only a few hours ago in the night, so it shouldn't have built up any waves, hopefully. The issue with Donousa is that the port is exposed to all southerlies. I have a small hope that I can sneak in beyond the pier, the ferry pier, and stay there. I haven't been out on that island. I would love to. If that doesn't work, I will continue to Naxos and anchor in a shelter area, and then I will decide if I go back to Pisso Livadi or if I continue my tour, as the forecast for the next days is southerlies, a mix of southerlies and some thunderstorms and the like is not that good, so we will decide most probably this evening how we'll continue. But other than that, it's nice. The good issue here is that we don't have signal, any cell phone signal, so since yesterday I'm disconnected from the world, and that's a nice thing. I recommend it if you have the chance to do it. In the end, in the start it might be uncomfortable, but afterwards it becomes better and you really get to appreciate it. So yeah, we'll make the preps, and once I go off I will take the latest weather forecast. This is the downside of not having signal, but that's okay, to make sure that nothing has changed, and then I will continue to Donousa. So let's see how it goes.
This is the first time I'm walking away from you, but this is the third time you broke something new from you. And don't cry, I keep telling myself this is all in my head. Don't cry, I keep telling myself you will wake up and start
So we're underway for 1.5 hours now. I've made almost some 8 miles, 8 nautical miles, and heading now to Donusa, 25 more miles to go. For the time being, we are in the shelter of Kinaros, our beloved Kinaros and Mysirini. Once we are clearing the island, we expect more choppy seas. Even though I was not expecting that the seas will build up the little bit they have, as the southwesterlies here are almost like that. But anyway, now second reef, the main sail, full Genoa, making some average 5 knots, it's not that bad. But yeah, we'll see how the seas will be and we adjust accordingly. Amorgos is behind and still there are some good 6 to 7 hours to go.
This is the first time I'm walking away from you, but this is the third time you broke something new from you. And don't cry, I keep telling myself this is all in my head. Don't cry, I keep telling myself you will wake up instead. Don't cry, I keep telling myself you will wake up instead.
So the weather is joking with me. Before 20 minutes it was over than 20 knots of southerly and I had to refend the main and the Genoa because it was too much and the seas were too choppy, and then suddenly it went off, went down, the seas have left. The wind is totally against me. It's a little wind that is totally against. I cannot make sails. I started the engine. Donusa will not be at all doable today, as all the westerly, southwesterly thing, it's straight into the port, so it will not assist, and I am considering returning back to Pisso Livadi Straits as the weather pattern doesn't assist, as well as I have some extra obligations that appeared on my messages this morning and they don't assist the ability to sail by myself and live as I would like to, but rather have to force me to do things that maybe are not fun for me whatsoever. We'll continue like on a westerly course, heading Naxos. Either if I go to Pisso Livadi, I will either have to pass south or north of Naxos. From where I am, the distance is the same. It mostly relies on the weather and where it will be more convenient to have less choppy seas, less adverse seas. We'll see that, but nonetheless it's some 50 more nautical miles to do, which means that I should be there late evening, night time. So yeah, we'll take it from there. Let's see how the weather changes. The forecasts are totally wrong all the time. So must have changed from full reef to full sail more than 5 times with all combinations in between the last 5 hours. The wind is fooling me, it's playing with me. When I make full sail, it picks up. When I lower down to reef, it comes down. Anyhow, I'm not going to Donusa. I cannot make it upwind. I will continue straight to Apollonas in Naxos. Should be there by dusk, overnight there, because the doesn't seem to be able to do anything else. Should be there by 4:30 or something. So it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and we are very close to Apollonas in Naxos. One of the plans that were discussed with me and myself were to go and anchor there for the night. However, as the forecast for the next days doesn't seem favorable to continue towards Xiros, which is where we will go for our wintering, I decided that we will continue this evening straight to Pisso Livadi. Should be there by 8:30, 9 o'clock, and maybe sail tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. However, would like to make sure that I don't lose the day tomorrow with various obligations. So unfortunately today it has been a long, mainly motoring day. I've already covered quite a lot of distance, some 45 nautical miles already, and still 21 to go down to Pisso Livadi. Had a lot of adverse and not favorable wind, but that's life. At least now it's better. There is still some swell that has left, but otherwise it's okay. So I would rather to avoid any storms and gales and thunderstorms to return tonight to Pisso Livadi. For the time being, I will approach Apollonas to have a look. I haven't been there, and hope to make some good shots, and then continue down to the Paros Naxos Strait.
So here we are on a shower, just left Apollonas, rounding Cape Stavros in the north of Naxos and heading south towards the Paros-Naxos Strait. If we are lucky, this should be a passing shower and it should clear after, because we still have some good 3.5 hours to Pisso Livadi and it will be soon dark. So this was a heavy shower. Now it seems to calm down. Hopefully it should be only close to the mountains of Naxos here and should be clear. I still can see the sun down in Paros in front of me. So yeah, as the night comes, you don't want to have heavy showers. So it's 5:45. The sun's going down, soon it will be dark. We still need some 14 miles, more than 2 hours, 2.5. It seems that the skies will not bring any more rain, any more showers. They were apparently being attracted by the mountains of Naxos, the very high mountains of Naxos still are. There is some clouds on the skies, but doesn't seem to be rain ones. Not for the time being, so let's hope it will remain like that. There is no wind, some swell left from the south, and yeah, we continue our expedition back to Pisso Livadi.